Close your eyes. Imagine. This is you a year from now, 2 years, 5 years. Who have you become? What has changed? Now open your eyes. Face the truth. Between you today and you in the future lies an abyss filled with sweat, blood, and pain. And the question isn't whether you're ready to cross it. The question is whether you understand that there is simply no other way. Every great success begins with a great trial. That's the law. That's reality. And I don't care if you believe in it or not. It works regardless of your belief, like gravity. Jump off a roof and you'll fall, even if you firmly believe you can fly. The first steps are always the hardest. The first kilometers of a marathon, the first months of a business, the first years in a profession. You start from zero and every day feels like you're banging your head against a wall. But do you know the difference between winners and everyone else? Winners keep banging when others give up and go looking for a softer wall. The human mind is designed to always seek the path of least resistance. It's built into us by evolution, energy conservation, self-preservation instinct. But in today's world, this mechanism works against us. It makes us weak when we need to be strong. It whispers, rest, take a break, maybe tomorrow. And tomorrow becomes never. Have you ever seen how special forces train? How real steel is forged? It melts at 1500 degrees. It's hammered again and again until it takes the necessary form. It's not pleasant. It's not supposed to be pleasant. It's necessary. I won't lie to you. It will hurt. There will be moments when you fall to your knees and think, I can't go on. And you know what? In that moment, you'll be right. You can't continue the way you've been continuing before. That means you need to find a new path, a new strategy, a new strength within yourself. Patience is not just the ability to wait. It's the ability to maintain a good attitude while you work toward your goal. It's the skill of seeing the invisible. While others look at bricks, dirt, and dust, you must see the building you're constructing. People want success, but they don't want pain. They want muscles, but they don't want to train to exhaustion. They want a business, but they don't want to work 18 hours a day. They want respect, but they don't want to earn it every single day. They want the result, but they don't want the process. And the truth is that the process is the reward. It's in the process that you become the person who deserves the result. It's in the process that you grow. It's the process that separates you from mediocrity. Look at anyone who has achieved something in this life. Ask them about the beginning of their journey. They'll tell you stories of being broke, of being mocked, of failures, of sleepless nights, of moments of despair. But they went through it, not because it was easier for them than it is for you. Not because they were luckier, but because they refused to give up when giving up was the easiest decision. True patience requires active effort. It's not passively waiting for luck. It's daily labor, invisible to others. It's rising at 5 a.m. when everyone is sleeping. It's one more repetition when your muscles are screaming in pain. It's one more cold call after 100 rejections. No one sees the blood, sweat, and tears that precede the moment of triumph. No one sees the failed attempts, the doubts, the fears that had to be overcome. They only see the result and think some people have all the luck. But luck has nothing to do with it. Luck is an excuse for the lazy. The real test doesn't come when everything is going well. The real test is when everything is falling apart and you keep moving forward. When everyone says no and you still say yes. When the whole world seems against you and you stand against the whole world. You don't need to be the most talented. You don't need to be the smartest. You need to be the most resilient, the most stubborn, the one who refuses to accept defeat. Do you know why most people don't achieve their goals? Because they underestimate the time it takes to succeed. They think the breakthrough will happen in a month, in 3, in 6 months. And when it doesn't happen, they decide it's not working and they give up. At that very moment, they're an inch away from the gold vein, but they turn around and walk away. Don't measure progress by days, measure it by years. Great things take time. The Roman Empire wasn't built in a day. Great artists didn't create masterpieces overnight. Great athletes didn't become champions in a week. People will tell you that you're wasting your time, that you want too much, that you should be realistic. Remember, realism is the road to mediocrity. Greatness has never been realistic. It has always been beyond the possible until someone made it a reality. When you're at your limit, when every cell in your body is screaming enough. Зрение. Помните, это момент, когда начинается настоящий рост. This is the moment when old boundaries break and new ones are established. This is the moment when you become who you've always wanted to be. Pain is temporary. It may last a minute, an hour, a day, a year, but eventually it will subside and something else will take its place. If you quit, the pain remains forever. It's the pain of unused potential, the pain of missed opportunities, the pain of a life lived halfway. Most people overestimate what they can accomplish in a year and underestimate what they can accomplish in 10 years. They don't understand the power of consistency. Drop by drop, water drills through stone, not by force, but by persistence. Not one powerful blow, but thousands of small actions, day after day, month after month, year after year. Your goal must be important enough to make you rise every morning, even when you don't feel like it. Even when things aren't going according to plan. Even when you don't see progress. Especially when you don't see progress. People around you will live ordinary lives. They'll watch new TV shows, go to parties, spend weekends in idleness, and you'll be working. They'll laugh at your obsession. They'll think you're strange. They'll say life is passing you by. Don't listen to them. They don't see what you see. They don't know what you know. There's a reason why the mountaintop isn't overcrowded. Because the climb is difficult. Because the air is thin. Because most prefer the comfort of the base. But the view from the top is worth every step, every scratch, every moment when you thought you couldn't take another step. When things get tough, remember, this isn't punishment, it's training. Iron is tempered in fire. Diamonds are formed under pressure. The human spirit strengthens in trials. They say the darkest hour comes before dawn, but the truth is you never know which night is the darkest until you see the light. So the only choice is to move forward. Always forward. Even if you don't see the path, even if you don't feel the strength, even if the whole world tells you it's impossible. Impossible is just something no one has done yet. It's not a verdict, it's a challenge. It's an invitation to be the first, to be the one who proves that boundaries exist only in our minds. You will break more than once. You will fall more than once. But each time you must rise. Each time you must pick yourself up piece by piece and keep moving. Because the alternative is to give up. And to give up means to betray your future self for the comfort of your present self. Every great success in human history has been achieved by those who continued to believe when there was no reason to believe. Who continued to fight when there was no strength to fight, who continued to walk when their legs refused to walk. You don't need to believe that you can. You need to decide that you will. Decision is stronger than belief. Decision is a commitment to yourself. It's a promise that you cannot break without losing respect for yourself. Patience is not just waiting. It's an active state of preparation. It's daily improvement. It's constant movement, even if the whole world is frozen. It's building a foundation, even if no one sees it now. Because someday, a skyscraper will stand on that foundation. Every day you make a choice to become stronger or to remain the same. Every day you vote with your actions for the kind of person you want to be. And every time you choose the hard path instead of the easy one, you vote for your greatness. Nothing is more dangerous than comfort. Comfort is the death of ambition. It's the quiet harbor of mediocrity. It's the place where dreams die a slow, imperceptible death. Step out of your comfort zone. Make discomfort your friend. Embrace pain as an old acquaintance. Because beyond comfort lies everything you've ever wanted. When you face an obstacle, don't ask, why me? Ask, what for? Every obstacle is a lesson. Every failure is information. Every defeat is an opportunity to become stronger. You will never be ready. The perfect moment will never come. Conditions will never be ideal. Start now. Start with what you have. Start where you are. Let the first steps be small. The main thing is to start moving. Imagine your life is a book, and you are the author of this book. You decide what the next paragraph will be, the next chapter, the next plot twist. Don't let fear write your story. Don't let past failures dictate future decisions. Write your book boldly, with flair, with faith that the ending will be triumphant. Many begin, few finish. Real strength is in completion, in seeing things through no matter what, in walking the entire path, not just the easy part. When you're tired, remember why you started. When you're disappointed, recall your original vision. When you want to quit, imagine how you'll feel if you actually do quit. Imagine that disappointment, that feeling of incompleteness, that wound to your self-esteem that will never fully heal. Don't let temporary difficulties make you give up on permanent goals. Everything is temporary. Pain, fatigue, doubts. But the result of your perseverance will last forever. The best revenge against critics is success. Don't waste energy on arguments. Don't try to prove anything with words. Prove it with actions. Let your results speak for you. Let your achievements silence those who didn't believe in you. Patience is not weakness. It's strength. It's the ability to see beyond today, beyond today's pain, beyond today's circumstances. It's understanding that great results take time, require sacrifices, require consistency. You're not like everyone else. If you were like everyone else, you wouldn't be reading these lines. You wouldn't be seeking inspiration. You wouldn't be striving for more. You would be content with average, but you're here. You're searching. You're burning. You want more. And that already makes you exceptional. Don't wait for recognition. Don't wait for approval. Don't wait for justice. Just do your thing, day after day, step by step, stone by stone. And one day you'll look back and see that you've built an empire while others were busy criticizing. Your ability to endure what others cannot endure will determine the height of your rise. Your willingness to suffer today for a better tomorrow will separate you from the crowd. Your persistence in moments when everyone around you is giving up will become your greatest competitive advantage. When the path becomes difficult, remember why you chose it. When the pain becomes unbearable, remember what this pain is for. When doubts creep in, remember the vision that drives you forward. Every day is a new fight, and every day you must step into the ring ready to battle. Not with others, with yourself, with your weaknesses, with your fears, with your laziness, with your doubts. It's the hardest fight because the opponent knows all your weak spots, but it's also the most important fight because by defeating yourself, you defeat the whole world. Nobody promised it would be easy. Nobody guaranteed success. Nobody said the road would be straight. But you know what? That's what makes the journey worthwhile. That's what makes victory sweet. That's what makes you who you become in the process. Endure. Not because you have no choice, but because you've made a choice. The choice to become the best version of yourself. The choice to achieve what others only dream of. The choice to live your life on your own terms, not on terms dictated by the world. So let it be hard. Let it be painful. Let it be difficult. But remember, at the end of the road, what awaits you is not just a result. What awaits you is a new version of yourself. A person who has gone through fire and water and emerged tempered like steel. A person who didn't break under pressure but became a diamond. A person who made the impossible possible. That person is you. And that person already exists within you. He's waiting for you to finally let go of your fears, your doubts, your excuses, and allow him to manifest in all his strength. He's waiting for you to stop being afraid of your greatness and start living in accordance with it. Patience is not the postponement of success. It's the price of success. And you pay this price every day, with every decision, with every action, with every thought. Pay it with pride. Pay it with dignity. Pay it with the understanding that it's not just a price. It's an investment in yourself, in your future, in your legacy. Are you ready? Then begin. Right now. And don't stop until you reach the end. Because in the end, only those who refuse to give up remain. Be one of them. Be the last one standing. Be the one who endures when others quit. Be the one who looks pain in the face and says, "Is that all you've got?" And when you reach the summit, remember that the real victory is not that you achieved your goal. The real victory is who you became in the process. In the fact that you didn't just make it. In the fact that you made it and remained human. A human who can look back at their path and say, "I walked it honestly. I walked it steadfastly. I walked it to the end."